Anybody can do it. If I can do it, trust me, anybody can do it. You know, and like I have my own challenges. Like my hands got burned pretty bad, but I can still hold a pair of sticks. And I knew coming out of the hospital that I was going to play the drums again. Not will I, but when I play the drums again, like I'm going to figure it out.
Hey, hold up. My show about to come on.
Yo, my name is Shay. How you doing today? You're in the zone now, we don't come to play. Yeah, we got the best footage, and you know that's how we do it. That really sums up our conclusion. Plus we have the best solutions. Watch, react, repeat. We have tenacity to give you what you need. Like and subscribe, so good to me. We appreciate the love. Go ahead and share or get a grub. Let's leave this song alone. You know why? Cause we're in the zone. Yo, what's up, everybody? Listen, this is your girl Shay, and you are in the zone. What's that song? Oh, you got a friend in me. Anyway, but it's not just me, y'all. We got a special guest. Okay, listen. Before we get into this amazing instrumentalist, amazing guy, we got to do a few things. Y'all already know. You already know. I'm twisted because I'm waiting for you to do it. Okay, you have to subscribe to the channel. Okay, and turn them notifications on. We have this every Wednesday, 7 o'clock. If you are in church or something like that, put that notification on so you can be reminded once you get back home. Okay. Also, comment below, who do you want us to see next? Who would you love for us to feature? Who would you like us to react to? Put that in the description. Not in the description. I'm tripping. Yes, put that in the comment section under this, or send it to us via social media. Okay. We have Facebook, we have Instagram, we have TikTok, and we have Twitch. So make sure you follow us on those social media sites so you can get updates about what's going on, sneak peeks, recaps, anything. Okay. Woo. Now that I got it out of the way. Okay, y'all, we have the amazing and talented Mr. Ray LeVier. Okay. Listen, it's French. Okay. He is a professional drummer. Okay. A veritable Swiss Army knife on the kit. That was good. Okay. Let me tell y'all again. He is a veritable Swiss Army knife on the kit. Facile at finessing jazz fusion grooves, swinging a jazz combo, laying down rugged hip hop beats, and a nasty funk. We love funks, okay? Not the smell, but the groove. And he accompanies singer-songwriters with subtle grace and bashing away at rock beats with a panache and precision. As a career musician, Ray is an in-demand sideman who also divides his time with teaching, clinics, and speaking dates, and composing for film and TV. Uh-oh! Y'all didn't know that. We have a film composer. Yes. When he's not hard at work in one or more of these outlets, Ray can be found woodshedding his chops or composing for his own solo career. You always have to be ready to adapt. Sometimes on the spot, just like a chameleon, he says. You also have to be an intuitive person and get out of your way to really understand who the artist is as a person and what they want. You have to be well versed in many styles, and you have to work really hard because there's always someone behind you lined up waiting for your gig. Ain't that the truth? He quoted that, okay? Don't take it. Listen, the New York-based artist has had the rare feat of being a sideman to urban folk and jazz artist KJ Denhert for 20 years. listen, once y'all see him, y'all gonna be like, this man looks 20, 7. So he started at 7. Anyway, he is the co-producer and co-founder of a successful music production company, composing TV tracks for such esteemed networks as TLC, Discovery, Fox Sports, CBS, NBC, History Channel, National Geographic, and the Oxygen Network. Hello, we have a legend here. We have a legend here in this realm. Ray fills a diverse barrage of TV cues and intuitively composes music that strongly translates in the audio-visual medium. He conducts this work and live drum track sessions for other artists at his state-of-the-art professional production recording studio, 30 minutes from Manhattan. Okay. In addition, Ray has earned endorsements from Yamaha, Pace, Vader, and Evans. He was born into a family of musicians. His father is a pianist, and his mother was formerly a vocalist. On his own, he discovered an old beater drum kit in his grandmother's basement and began thumping away. And at age 12, Ray was very badly burned during a camping accident in a chicken coop when a fallen candle set the area ablaze with flames 3 to 4 stories high. Y'all, a true legend. Ray was sleeping at the time and was in a dreamy state, slowly sensing danger and oppressive heat as he came conscious. The accident left Ray burned from his head to 1 inch above his navel, and his recovery involved 6 months of excruciating skin grafts and hospital treatments. Through the accident, he lost most of his digits as his hands fused together like fists. Um, Depressing and fighting for his life in the wake of fire, Ray received sage inspiration from his mother. She told me to think healing thoughts uh, and asked him what makes him feel good. He recalls what came to mind was playing drums. Once he decided on that, nothing could stop him. He practiced with unrelenting passion, cycling through aimless high school rock bands until he discovered jazz fusion and committed his focus to mastering the highly technical playing of the jazz fusion greats. Along with the way, he polished his touch with rock, funk, Latin fills, blues, metal, classic rock, and hip hop. His brave story is the subject of documentary that's currently being shot. It's Who You Know. He's been interviewed on the musician web series Encore, and Drumhead magazine will run an extensive feature of him in the spring of 2018, which is already gone. His lesson of his story is simple, y'all. If you want to do something, you put in the hard work and do it no matter what. As a teacher and a clinician, Ray combines rigorous study and healthy and effective practice habits with insights and enlightenment from his experiences and his quest to defy odds. As a drum teacher, he embraces technology and works with students around the world using the internet, including lessons via Skype. Currently, he is producing a series of video tutorials, and he teaches at clinics hosted by the equipment manufacturers whose products he is endorsed by, which is Yamaha, Pace, Vader, and Evans. And his bio is so much to it, y'all. It's amazing. And he's so humble. We're also going to put his social media as well as his as well as his website in the description below. But without further ado, let's welcome this legend, okay? Let's give it up for Ray LeVier. Come on, y'all. Woo!
What's up, Shay? How are you?
Yes, I'm good. How are you?
Doing great, thanks. Thanks for having me on your show. It's an honor and a pleasure to be here.
Listen, the privilege is mine, okay? You have an amazing story.
Thank you.
And wow, it's so inspiring to let anyone know that, you can do it no matter what you go through.
Yeah. it's discipline and hard work. It doesn't matter.
Right.
We all need discipline and got to work hard at anything you do in life. Crucial. That's the only way you get stuff done. And
Right.
showing up for yourself day in and day out. That's the name of the game, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Now, with your production company, when did you get the idea and how did you, what did it take to really become successful at it and to get the networking?
A lot of it was just learning the ropes, and the other part of it was being fortunate to be introduced to TV land through a friend of mine who he's the guy who taught me the ropes, Rich Tazzoli. This guy has out, he's like the TV commercial king. He's got like almost 500,000 cues that he wrote that are out there.
Wow.
So he kind of pulled me under his wing and, taught me, like, don't play anything too complicated. It's for television. It has to be very precise. And, a lot of what you do goes underneath dialogue.
Right.
Because like 90% of what's out there now is just, entertainment TV that's got people talking about this and that and whatever. So, without if reality television didn't have any music, it's like really boring to watch some guy talking to another guy about a rifle that how much it cost, So that's where the music comes in to add drama and feeling to whatever.
Right.
So he taught me the ropes, and most of what we write are just a little over a minute. They're not full songs, and we do when we record. We usually do speed sessions. You just come up with an idea and you record it like immediately. You don't rehearse. You rehearse it once. Be like, we're going to stay here for 16 bars, and then we're going to the B section. And I want you to play a drum break before we go. And I'll just, we just look at each other and we're like, now, yeah, go. And we like go to the B section. And that's kind of how we write music. And because it's all about volume and, oversaturation. Like there's so many TV cues out there, and there's like a din of noise, if you will. So many people trying to do the same thing you're doing. So your music has to, kind of step out.
Yeah.
And you do that by mixing it really well and knowing who you're writing for. So if you're writing for, a show like Moonshiners or Barnyard Restoration or one of these shows, like they require a lot of kind of like swampy funk, bluesy stuff, that fits that genre.
Right.
And if you're writing for, for instance, we just did Shark TV. And so like that, a lot of it is like kind of heavy metal, scary music to like, here comes the shark,
Right.
So you got to know who you're writing for, long-winded answer. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. So that's my day gig, basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. One of my friends, he is into that, and he's getting me into that. So I've been working with him, trying to write some things with him and different things. So it's really fun, honestly.
Yeah, like I said, the only advice I could give is it is a lot of fun, by the way. Is just know who you're writing for and try to write that style of music. Like there's a lot of real estate shows that we write for, and they call that metro funk.
Okay.
It's like happy. We're going somewhere.
Right.
It's like has this like motion to it,
Right.
So anyway.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and you got to keep them simple.
Very much. Yeah, that's very key.
Because
all the licks is like.
Yeah, because they're not looking for songs; they're looking for cues. There's a difference,
right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, y'all, we have a video, okay, of Ray, and it's him doing a drum solo. Y'all, I couldn't watch it all because I already know I'm gonna get upset. Okay, I just want to go ahead and let you all know so you won't even feel some type of way? Because it's amazing. This is a video. I didn't even tell him this was a video we was really going to be watching.
Uh-oh.
You remember this?
Oh man, that's a long time ago.
Y'all, do y'all hear how he's so in tune to the pocket? We don't talk about that anymore. We literally don't talk about that anymore.
Pocket. It's all about the pocket.
The pocket is so detrimental. And then it's like, but you're phrasing it like hitting the cymbal on the two, or do
Yeah,
like a little.
I'm trying to create melody. I mean, drums aren't a melodic instrument, but rhythmically, if you play things melodically, like you can tell when I'm crashing, I'm going bam bam ba gam sakadeka zoom zoom sakadeka doon doon kakadeka da bam bam ba bam.
Yeah.
Trying to play off, create like a phrase.
Right. The way you just worded that, it reminds me of my brother, my friend who normally is here with me. But it's like he's so good at the bucka ducka. I'm not good at the drum talk. Like he does the digga 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 digga, like how I just okay. Anyway, I'm embarrassing myself.
Uh-huh.
Okay, Flam. Okay. Y'all, do y'all see that he's playing traditional?
Yep.
Do you always play traditional?
Yeah, I've always played traditional, and a lot of it has to do with the way my hand was burned and the way it healed.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of hurt to try to play match grip with the left hand, and
Mm-hmm.
it was much better to do this motion the way the stick lays in between my thumb and my first finger.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, but I studied with a lot of jazz teachers, and they all want you to play traditional.
Right.
So it just kind of worked out, and that was the style of music I was really into, was jazz and fusion and funk and rock, of course, and heavy
Right.
metal. I loved metal. I still love metal. I listen to when I go to the gym. Most of what I hear, I have like a heavy metal playlist, and it gets you pumped. And
Okay.
so I tend to listen to music for different reasons. Sometimes I
Mm-hmm.
listen to music like I listen to hip hop for production, just to hear like how is it mixed, what are the
Mm-hmm.
frequencies, how are they mixing the drums,
Right.
how they where's the vocals in the mix, and because I'm always trying to learn more about audio. It's engineering is like one of the most hardest skills to get really really good at, because
Right.
so many variables that you need to know about, and to make something sound really good. It makes all the difference in the world. If something sounds amazing, you can take, you don't have to it's production. It doesn't have to do with like more or less. It's just that the production's good. You're happy to hear a slow tempo all day, or like, something fast if it's clear and you can hear what everybody's playing. It doesn't sound like gibberish. Like that's where mixing comes in, where it's
Mm-hmm.
good to have a guy that knows what he's doing. I'm a total
Right.
amateur mixer. Like I have a good ear, but I'm like not like I didn't go deep down the rabbit hole of like EQing, like learning all about 1K and 2K and frequencies
Yeah.
and all that stuff. But
That's
there's
kind
some
of where I'm
people,
at.
yeah, but there's some people that are really good at that, and it's important to learn about frequency if you're going to mix your own stuff. At
Right.
least get it to a point where it sounds pretty decent, you know.
I kind of with the mix, when I mix or whatever, I really kind of started like this year, like really digging into the producing aspect.
Right
But
on.
it's like if I EQ, I kind of just, I don't know, especially like if I'm playing a drum track or something, like I'll make like a stack because I was told like the bass and the kick is really good together to kind of put that together. And
Mm-hmm.
then like certain cymbals, like you can put that together. And then so with the hi-hat, I guess I just try to go for the sound that I'm looking for. So as I'm gonna have a lot of the high, but it's like I don't want too much where it's kind of like a ring or an extra ring, or I don't know.
Yeah.
But I kind of just fiddle with it as of right now.
Right on.
But yeah.
Yeah, it's a balance, it's like everything in life needs to be balanced, and the things that are, the most balanced and symmetrical tend to, be easier to understand.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, definitely. Ha! Mm. Whoa. Okay, we went from pocket a good bit, guys, and then he just starts going in. I'm done. Oh, y'all heard that double pedal? Oh, wait. Ha! Hold on. Okay. I heard the double pedal. I'm trying to get it to hear that double, and then you start going in again. Y'all, and this is in 07.
Yeah, it was at Alto Music back in the day.
Wow. It looks like a Guitar Center, really.
Yeah, they were kind of similar to Guitar Center in terms of their layout of the floor.
Mm-hmm. Y'all. I just gotta breathe for a second. Oh, okay. Oh, Jesus.
Yay.
Oh. Oh. That was a little metal right there. Hitting that kick on the eighth notes and all of that. Oh.
A lot of
Ooh.
triplets. I like playing triplets, as you can tell.
Yes. And the
And
like
that's just the double bass.
what is that? A set tuplet, or what is it called? Like a swung set. It's like
They're basically 16-note triplets.
yes. Okay. There we go.
And then I played the line of double kicks is just a single stroke roll within triplets, marking each triplet.
Okay.
If you want to rewind it back, people, if you got any drummer viewers,
Yes. You saw how you switched it, and then you went to the snare.
well, those are actually really simple fills. It's right, left, foot, really fast.
Okay. Oh,
like much faster.
Right. Yeah. Mm. Woo.
But it's all easy, simple stuff. Again, the simpler ideas, they tend to translate better to the audience.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's the same thing with when you're writing for television. Like you gotta realize like people need to take this in. They need to swallow what you're laying down.
Right. And it's like, I mean, and you stand on the one. Oh,
But this whole solo, like I didn't practice any of this stuff at home. I mean, I have stuff that I work on, but I had no idea what I was going to play when I sat down.
really?
Like I had zero idea, just making it all up as I'm going.
That's crazy.
Trying to
Did
trying to play some music, just
right.
improvise some music.
That's dope though. I mean, it's authentic originality
Hmm.
on the spot. Did you
Yeah.
know? Did you know ahead of time that you were playing and you just was like, I'll go off the cuff?
I had certain things that I like to play that I think are cool for solo ideas.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, from beginning to end of the solo, like, I have no idea what's coming next. It's like it's stuff just enters your head, like, "Why don't you do a double bass 16th note triplet thing,
Right.
and then go into, double kicks on the crash cymbals, and then
Right.
go
That's
back to a groove, and as I'm grooving, I'm, like, trying to figure out, like, where am I going next,
right.
you know?
Y'all, simply saying he's being creative.
Yeah, I'm just
Okay.
pulling it out of my ass, as they say.
Right. Like it's literally just whatever you think at the moment.
Mhm.
Playing doesn't always have to be so it's structured, but it doesn't have to be overly structured to literally where you have to memorize unless it's like a cue. You don't have to
Right.
memorize every feel that you do at the same moment, at the same, part of the song. Like be free, do a simple feel and just, do it at different points of a song
Yeah,
for beginning musicians to just get acquainted with it and just flow
exactly.
to it,
Let it
learn.
flow, yeah.
Right.
I
Like
mean,
you can learn
yeah.
simple feels.
Exactly. That's the jazz element that I studied, like, is because jazz is improvisational music. So
Right.
most jazz drummers go up on stage and they're not rehearsed. They don't know what's going to come out of them. They
Right.
just they just trust their ability and they know how to make music, just like a trumpet player or guitar player is not going to sit there note for note going, here's exactly the solo I'm going to play tonight. Like,
Right.
they're just gonna whip it out of their butt and see what happens, like, let it fly,
Right.
and
Yeah.
that's kinda how I drum, and that's totally what the solo was. I was just letting it fly, and hopefully you land on your feet.
it didn't land. It smashing it. Okay, my foot is smashed. Like I just almost like I stubbed my freaking frack toe. Okay. Wait. Go back. What was that?
So that's the same idea that I've been playing right, left, foot, but now I'm trying to improvise and make melody with get a little boom, 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 get a little
Oh,
boom, you, like, try to create a melody within the rhythm. So that's just I'm trying to play music and, like, repeat that idea, that's all. It's the same I was doing before.
nasty. Y'all watch. I think for me, I keep stopping at this point. I think for me, it's literally like how it was like a drag almost. How you
Mhm.
went from the tom to the snare, like It just looked so clean. Did y'all see that? I'm about to take this off, okay, and throw this at you virtually. Oh gosh, it was just so clean.
Thank you, Shay.
Oh.
And that's, repetition. You sit home and you drive your mom nuts hours at a time doing
Okay.
boom, boom.
Listen, my mama couldn't stand it. I rarely played at home, like, because
it's a loud instrument, and before you have a command over it, it's obnoxious because you can't hide that loud sound.
Right. And my mom, once I got to a certain age and she really, because I started with my grandmother's like pots and pans, like real young. And it was like, my grandmother would put like the little, as a kid, you have like the baby fence or something, and I would just crawl over it. And I'll go right back to doing what I was doing. And she'll put the fence up, put me in a playpen. I just crawl out the playpen, crawl over the little baby fence, and go right back. And so eventually, because playing drums as a female wasn't, popular. Like now, that's the thing. To the point where females even they try to play kind of sexy, like where they like, I don't know. Anyway, but when I was coming up, like that was rare. So even if I was in church, like my aunts or whatever, they kind of just didn't want me to play because it wasn't really a female thing. And eventually my mom kind of saw that I wasn't playing, like I really wanted to learn, and I just started playing all kind of stuff. She didn't want me, like sax. Even if I played the sax, the violin, I don't know, maybe just after a long day of work, she just wasn't really trying to hear that.
Right.
But she was like, you need to stop, pretty much.
Yeah. Been there.
But that just brought back so many memories of what you're saying about making your mom aggravated. Sorry, Mom, I love you, okay? And shout out to Ray's mom, who is a South Carolina native, y'all. South Carolina, stand up. Yo. Listen, he got South Carolina roots. This is why he looks like he in his 20s, okay? He's been in the South Carolina water. I'm trying to tell y'all, y'all got to get here.
I got the low country roots.
Yeah, he got the low country. I just got some country roots, okay? He got that Salt Lake City in that area type.
Walterboro.
Yeah. Matter of fact, the next time you in the city, I gotta take you to a place, a restaurant. Y'all, I tell everybody about this restaurant. I might as well put y'all on too. If y'all are in South Carolina, Columbia, near the Gamecock Stadium.
Yeah.
I have a cousin who has a restaurant. If you love chicken wings, I'm telling you, you have got to go. I mean, they have like hot dog, and I don't eat that, but they have like burgers and hot dogs. They have dip, different things. But the wings, Ray, the wings.
Right on.
I will buy you some wings the next time you are in South Carolina.
Right
y'all. On. For y'all that's from here, it's called Palu's Bar and Grill, okay? Make sure y'all check them out. It's off of Bluff Road. Anyway, I had to just do that. But love Ray's mom already. And shout out to my mama too for putting up with us and our drumming selves.
Hello, Shay's mom.
I'm gonna tell her too. She's gonna love that. Wait. Did you just add like a double kick to that?
Yeah, that like going into the crashes.
Oh, y'all, it doesn't. I'm so full off of this. Are y'all full? Like I don't even have to eat supper. all. Ray, that is crazy.
Thank you, Shay. I appreciate it.
I need a moment of silence because that.
You're too kind.
Okay, I'm back. Okay, I had to gather myself. I don't know about y'all, but like my spirit man just left and I just had to catch it and put it back in. Like, oh, and it wasn't, and that's so key. Like, simplicity can be so effective in so many ways. Even like I was talking to Pierre, he is killing it too, drumming, and we was just talking about like phrasing. Like, I'm more of a phrasical type of drummer than I am about licks. And it's still effective. Like, and you just showed that. I mean, you have licks too now, but it was like you could take simple things and make it complicated enough to catch the eye. Like, oh, what is that? Like, what is that? You're like, man, I'm doing singles.
Well, a lot of what I do is I take licks and I try to make phrases out of them. That's
Right.
where improvisation comes from. You have one idea and you try to make a phrase out of it. It's like if you're in school and you're a writer and you have a sentence. Now the teacher will say, "Give me a phrase around that sentence," and now you got to expound on the idea. So it's
Right.
the same thing with drumming. Like I have a sentence that might be, whatever I'm playing, and then I'll take that idea and try to throw it into another area or time or,
Right.
melodies around, voicings. What drums are you hitting?
What's a few drummers that you listen to that have helped your sound?
A lot of the jazz greats I've checked out, and some of my favorite guys are Tony Williams,
Hmm.
Max Roach, Elvin Jones, Papa Joe
Okay.
Jones, Shelly Manne, Jack DeJohnette, Roy
Yeah.
Haynes. The list goes on and on. There's just anybody that has ever contributed to jazz, in an epic way. I'm totally into listening to them. And then you have drummers that are kind of more like they can play a lot of different styles. So you're talking like drummers like Steve Gadd, Vinnie Caliuta, Dave Weckl, Steve
Hmm.
Smith, Dennis Chambers,
Yeah.
Simon Phillips. All these guys can swing their butts off. They can play rock, nasty rock. They can play a great funk beat.
Yeah.
They can play like, whatever, reggae. It's like it's all there because that's those are the drummers that I gravitated toward mostly are guys like Steve Gadd, because at one point Steve Gadd had like all the gigs. like,
Hmm.
like he was the most wanted drummer on the planet
Right.
and still is, because he can cover so many different styles. And if you look at Steve's discography, you're like, oh man, it's like from jazz to rock to funk to like all those jingles that he played. He's probably like on all these older TV commercials that you never even knew. Because a lot of times what Steve did back in the day was it was rumored that he had two different drum kits, and he had the one drum kit as he was doing the session for, let's say, Paul Simon. And then as soon as that was done, he had to run uptown to do a commercial jingle. And he
Wow.
didn't have time to even set the drum up. So he would have his roadie go up there and set up the drums, and they'd sound check it. So he would just walk in and play the drums.
Wow. That's
So
crazy.
anyway, but those are the type of drummers I'm wild about. And but anybody who really ever contributed any, there's so many drummers now with the advent of social. Like you're seeing so many young drummers that you never would have seen back in the day. And
Right.
there's social media, Instagram phenomena, drummers that like have a career just on Instagram because they blew up on Instagram. And it's like, so, some people say like, oh, well, he's not a true musician. just because you got likes online and he's famous online doesn't really make you a musician. So there's that debate of what makes it legit, you know?
Right. Yeah.
But the reality is there's social media stars now. So
Yeah.
it's legit on that level. Like,
Yeah.
they're like people are making livings off of YouTube. Like there's people that have
Yeah.
millions of followers and they're making millions of dollars.
Right. Definitely.
I mean, it's crazy. Like the whole thing of that is like, for instance, you have these guys. I saw this, and I'm really into this video. I hate
Mm-hmm.
to say it, but the guy goes up to this, like he finds the rattiest yard of the neighborhood, and he's like, "Hi, can I cut your lawn for free?"
Yes.
And people are like, "What the f? What do you want to do?"
Right.
No, get out of here.
I've seen that. I've
like,
seen that.
like, what do you charge? He's like, nothing. They're like, but what do you charge? He's like, nothing.
But he transforms like their yard though.
But he spends hours sometimes, like, but
Yeah.
that's his job. Like people subscribe to his page and he has all these listeners and followers. So, you can monetize on YouTube once you hit,
Right.
I think it's like 1,000 views, 1,000 viewers,
Mm-hmm.
and 500 watch hours. So once you're there, then you can start monetizing.
Right.
And I think it's like putting commercials on your whatever. But
Mm-hmm.
you can make a boatload of money.
Absolutely.
But it's a full-time job. Like that's all you do. You're a YouTuber. But
Right.
it's crazy to be like, what do you do for a living? Oh, I'm a YouTuber. It's like,
Right. Content creator.
Yeah, content creator.
Yeah.
So,
That's so true.
but
But
it's
yeah.
cool though, because like anybody, like you or me or anybody can like have an idea and go out there and like if you work really hard, you can make a lot of money on the internet by a show.
Hey, that's what we doing. That's what we trying to get to.
Yeah.
So we wanted to make it different, but at the same time, like, yeah, that's the goal. And again, we've gotten so much love and support from it, even in the planning stage,
Awesome.
but yeah, that's so true. But
Yeah.
speaking of the guy couldn't great, yeah, but but he talks to them kind of like similar to us. Is like, you never know people's story and why things happen the way they happen unless you
Yeah.
have a conversation. And
Yeah.
like some people have different things that happen in life and that causes them, to not be able to do it or not. And
Yeah.
he does it for free. So it's like you're helping people, and that's how I look at our channel. Not like necessarily that we're helping you per se, but it's a conversation that, a dialogue we have within each other to help someone who is an aspiring musician who's looking for, motivation, empowerment, and just different techniques and things, or even drummers to listen to,
Yeah.
and to show that, you all who are have some type of notoriety in whatever aspect that may be, that you guys are human and you had a process too. Because a lot of people can see your Instagram and look at, how many followers you have, but they don't know your story, and which
Yeah.
I read, majority of. So they don't even know their process or whatever. But it just shows, that you can do it too,
Anybody
So
can do it. If I can do it, trust me, anybody can do it. And
listen.
like I have my own challenges. Like my hands got burned pretty bad, but
Mhm.
I can still hold a pair of sticks. And I knew coming out of the hospital that I was going to play the drums again. Not will I, but when I play the
Right.
drums again, like I'm going to figure it out. Like
Right.
nothing's going to stop me from figuring it out. So like passion and drive is key, and discipline is key, because no one can tell you how your life is going to turn out except you. And it's based upon what you're telling yourself on a daily basis.
Yeah.
The messages that you're giving yourself either help or hurt you, and you got to learn to big brother or big sister yourself, and hang out with people that lift you up and listen to things that lift you up. Don't go down like the dark web of like watching fights or whatever. Like you can go to some dark places online. It's like
Right.
anytime I go on YouTube or do social, like I try to find the good in things, and like I try to seek out things that make you feel good, and show that the world is a good place, and like people got your back. And like, speaking of
Right.
shows, another guy, Juan Gonzalez, that was epic. And this guy's a YouTuber, and he takes his money that he gets from his followers, and he gives it to people that on the street, and that's his videos. He pays people's rent. He buys people cars. It's insane.
Mm.
And this
Yeah.
guy, like, I watched his show and I started crying. Like he goes up to people and he's like, "Oh, here's $1,000," and they're like, "What? No, no, no,
Right.
no, no, no." And then when he tells them what he does, and like, I just go around helping people. And this lady was like, "You don't understand. I just got diagnosed with cancer, and like, I don't know how I'm going to pay for all these medical bills. And like, you just showed up and handed me $1,000." So like, miracles happen, and like, that type of
Yeah.
stuff. Cool.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And the people
Listen.
waiting for a bus, he just shows up and he's like, "Would you like a car?" And they're like,
Right.
"What? Are you high?"
Oh, yeah. I've seen a few people, or some people do the thing like they pretend to be in a certain condition.
Yeah.
And it's like, and if you help them,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
it's like,
A lot of those now.
yeah.
I love
So
those.
yeah, you that's how you have to be kind,
Yeah.
regardless.
Well, we all have to lift each other up in humanity. And I'm actually in a film called Humanity Stoked, and the film is just about that. It's about, LGBTQ crowds, and like, whether you're black or white or handicapped or whatever, it's like we're all in this together, and we've all been through shit, and we've all been through the ringer. And
Right.
it's not what happens to you in life, it's what you do with it. And the film is based along the lines of skateboarders and surfers and artists and filmmakers and people that are creatives and painters and writers, activists. And so, it's a really powerful film, and it's already won 13 awards at film festivals. And he's gonna Michael Len Cohen is the name of the guy that put it out. Never ever did a film in his life. This is his first film. He just decided he was going to write a documentary. Knew nothing about cameras, knew nothing about interviewing, had no money, and like, asked everybody to contribute their time for absolute free. It's all donated. Anybody that worked on the set and helped him and traveled, it's all donated money.
Right.
So he's got Tony Hawk on there. He's got who's that scientist? A black scientist. What's his name? He's very famous, and I'm spacing on his name. I'm sorry.
No.
Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Okay.
So he's on there, and like a neurological scientist that studies the brain.
Okay.
They talk about fear and how fear gets in the way of everything, and how like we're always better as people when we help one another.
Right. Right. And has this movie already been? It's already released, right?
No, it's not released. He's just kind of shopping it and getting awards and going, all over to different theaters and stuff. But he's been to California. He's been to New York. He's been to LA. He's been to Europe. He went to Finland and a whole bunch of other places I'm spacing on. But every place he's gone to, Hawaii, he's won awards.
Wow.
So he's looking like maybe like this winter he's going to start trying to get a distribution deal. So it'll be on like Netflix and Hulu and all that.
Well,
So
y'all,
it's called Humanity Stoked. Keep an eye out for it. It should be out, a few months.
right.
Powerful
Definitely,
film. Really
definitely
powerful
within a
film.
year.
Yep.
Wow. Well, y'all, let's give it up again for Ray. Okay, come on. Woo! Thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedule to talk to, to react with us and to give us all these gems and knowledge points that you have given. You've given so much in this short span of time, and I definitely appreciate you. Most definitely. Y'all, one more time for Ray. Come on. Yes. Listen, we have so many amazing people on here. You never know who is going to be on here. You just never know, okay? If you enjoyed this as much as I did, please like this video. Send it to 3 people, okay? 3 people that you care about. Spread the goal and the purpose, which is to uplift. Yes, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure that you comment anyone that you want us to see and possibly interview and react with. Also, again, don't forget to follow us on social media. We have Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and what? Twitch, okay? Make sure you follow us, get all the updates about the things that are going on. Tell somebody, tell your coworker, tell your mama, tell your parents, I don't know, tell your friends, tell your siblings, your cousins, your aunts and your uncles and your grandparents, and whoever other type of parent that they may be. Tell them about this, okay? We would love to have them and see them be a part of this zoning inspiration, okay? We would love to see you all become forever zoners, okay? Again, give it up for yourselves, okay? I know, did y'all have some snacks? What kind of snacks y'all had? Like popcorn, or did you have like a little, I don't know, like a little fry pack? Am I forgetting something? If you haven't gotten anything else from Ray, is that miracles happen, and that no matter what, you can do anything as long as you put your mind and your heart into it. It's your girl Shay, and you are in the zone. See you next time.